Let's get I'm ready. Believe that. So we got Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Some saying a big fight, a huge, colossal fight. Might be the fight of the year. Some saying it's going to be domination from Canelo. A lot of opinions, from the analysts, experts, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, I got to give my opinion on it. This is definitely a fight that's good for boxing, even though you can't cap Canelo has been ducking Benavidez for years. But the fact he wants to fight Terence Crawford just shows you that he believes he can beat Crawford. That's the first thing, right? Oh, yeah. And that's why they took the fight at 168 instead of 154. Canelo feels he has the advantage, feels like he's more powerful. I'm sure he just feels like he can beat Crawford at every part of the game. But I beg to differ, homie. Period. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, look at Crawford's last fight. Look how bad he looked, or look how he struggled with his opponent. First off, this is boxing. Styles make fights. Mental, where the fighter is at mentally makes fights, Terence Crawford definitely was that his best performance. No excuses in the ring, but was that his A game? And as we know, the bigger the competition, the bigger the fight. Terence Crawford elevates his game and performance, just like we saw with Errol Spence Jr., Heavy. Terence Crawford came in prepared, ripped and jacked, strong, etc., etc. Body frame, body type. Now, people keep saying, oh, Canelo's a bigger guy, Crawford's smaller. I beg to differ in that aspect as well, I'm going to get into the video to really show Crawford's physique. And my point will be that he may even be bigger than Canelo Alvarez the night of the fight, homie. But it won't be a matter of can he carry the weight? Will his power translate to the 168-pound division? Oh, hell yeah. Just like Canelo is a power puncher, Terence Crawford is a power puncher. He has power. Overall boxer, overall natural boxer, you probably get a slight edge to Crawford. Now, Canelo has been training with boots in his boots, so that's a benefit to him. Jaron in his boots, Terence Crawford, that's a fight the people wanted to see for years. Once again, I revert back to boxing. You got to wait forever for the best to fight the best. That's why UFC, MMA has surpassed boxing. There's no question the best will fight the best, and you don't have to wait years to see it. So the fact Canelo went out and got a fighter of the caliber of Ennis boots was a smart decision by him. Similar style to Terence Crawford, does similar things to Terence Crawford. He can switch stance, fight orthodox, fight southpaw, You know what it is. So smart move by Canelo. But does this mean that he will win the fight? I don't think Canelo will win this one, homie. Now, if he wins, he wins. But I think Terence Crawford will win, but also win by knockout. Yeah, I said it. Let me repeat it. I think Terence Crawford will win, but also win by knockout. You hear me? Hands down, man down. I think the sharpness, the skill will be there. Everybody talking about how Terence Crawford looked his last fight, but Canelo hasn't looked great. Even his last fight, the guy he fought wasn't a juggernaut. Was it high-level competition, Terence Crawford is a different animal. You must respect that. Period. He's not no average Joe, no good fighter. He's a great fighter, especially when he's on his A game, heavy. Is Canelo the same? We can say no. But I think Terence Crawford will put on a great performance, and he will come in very sharp, very zoned in, dialed in, mentally strong, mentally prepared. The same Terence Crawford we got versus Errol Spence Jr. I think that same performance will be put on display. The same skills. This fight even has the potential to be easy for Terence Crawford. Heavy. Believe that. You know, what does Canelo do better than Crawford? It's not much you can say, if anything. Now, defensively, you may give Canelo the slight edge, but like I said, difference in talent, styles make fights, homie. Period. Yeah, heavy. So I got Terence Crawford with the knockout. Now we talk about major keys to victory. As far as Canelo, I'm sure people are expecting him to break Crawford down, break his body up, bang him up, head to head, head body, press him, pressure him, attack him, use his jab, use his boxing skills, counterpunch Canelo, but also apply the pressure. But I don't think it will be as easy as people are making it seem. You know what I mean? Heavy. First of all, counterpunching, that could go either way. Who lands the most punches? Who lands the most counter punches? Could go either way. Who gets their jab going first? Who lives off the jab? Who sets things up with the jab? They both have a solid, stiff jab. We know having a great jab is very important in boxing. So who can get off first? That's what it's gonna come down to. And who can stick to the game plan? Stamina. Stamina definitely will play a role, be a big factor. And at the end of the day, who can hurt who? Who can slow down who? Know what I mean? But I really think that Canelo will come on first, trying to press the fight. Now you've heard Canelo's trainer talking about Canelo will get tired, he will break down. All right, boom. Let's not just assume Crawford will sit there and later and let Canelo press him, huh? Heavy. We talk about who's the faster fighter, who got the quicker hands. You might give that edge to Terence Crawford. Who has more power? Can you really confidently say Canelo has more power than Crawford? Can we really sit here and do that? Natural strength, huh? Natural strength. Who wins there? So it's a lot of toss up, man. A lot of toss ups. But if Terence Crawford is on his A game, I expect him to get a victory and a knockout victory at that. Heavy. I think his boxing ability mixed in with his power, the power he has, I think he can definitely break Canelo down. Maybe get him up out of there round 7, round 8, round 9. No disrespect to Canelo, but Canelo isn't the same fighter either, baby. Let's not do that. So it has the potential to be an exciting fight, huh? A really good fight. Could it be boring? I don't see it being boring. I see a knockout for Crawford. And if Canelo were to win, I wouldn't be shocked either. But with true pure boxers with speed and power, huh? They always give Canelo Alvarez problems. And this is probably the best boxer, besides when he went up against Floyd, huh? That he's going to face in recent years, huh? Real competition, homie. Real competition. Now, everybody thinks that the weight factor is going to benefit Canelo. Like I say, don't expect that. Expect the unexpected, huh? For real. Let's just get into Terence Crawford and how he's looking at the new weight, because he's carrying the weight well. And Terence Crawford just doesn't walk around super small, correct? Huh?
That's a little hard work.
Run it back.
It ain't nothing. That's a little hard work. It ain't nothing.
Looking in shape, man. Looking real in shape. Looking real good, man. And this is Terence Crawford. Big fights, big lights. He steps up, homie. He steps up. No doubt. You can't deny that about Terence Crawford, homie. The big lights, when the lights come on, it's time to put up or shut up. He puts up heavy.
They say that's fake.
What?
Come on now. Come on, man. We working, man. That's a little hard work. It ain't nothing.
So that right there, you can't you can't just say Canelo's bigger. You know what I mean? In my opinion, Terence Crawford looks really good, man. Looks in shape, looks solid, looks ready to rumble, homie. Ready to rumble. Matter of fact, moving up, the extra added weight could benefit him at the end of the day. He's mature as well. Grown man strength, grown man power, body, etc. as well. You know what I mean? And not only Canelo that will benefit from having to cut less weight, huh? Boom. You know what I mean? You dig me? You get my drift? That's what it is. You think Terence Crawford isn't excited about the fact he doesn't have to cut weight or get super slim? It benefits him too, homie. Period. So yeah, should be a great night for boxing. Definitely good for boxing. Fans will enjoy it. I will enjoy it, I'm sure. We'll see how it goes, man. But I got Terence Crawford with the knockout, heavy. Like I say, round 7, 8, 9. We'll see what happens. Go from there. Write them comments up, dog. Let me know who you got in the fight. You got Crawford or you got Alvarez? Let's get it. You know what it is. Big warrior here. Babylon, stay away. Yeah. Wicked.